matters to discuss.
Very well.
One true way. Alas, time for chatter.
Not this one. Nor this one. And this one are less worthy still. Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Very well. As thou desire.
I know what to do. Lakith's will be done.
Still breathing, despite everything. What path lies before me?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full. As thou desire.
I wonder what the next move is.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
No one's stopped me yet.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
can't give up now. On my way.
Indolence breeds madness.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. At the ready.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Never see us coming. When do I get to run the ring scam? I bet that scam is going to kill in Baldur's Gate.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some Harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else? Anything else? We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else? We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else? You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. Own that town.
I need new pockets to pick.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself. No, everyone's got junk. Worse than junk.
Don't worry, kid.
What's on your mind?
Be patient. We'll get there. Not long until we leave now.
Gods, it's boring in here.
When do I get to run the ring scam?
Sylvie needs to practice. You'll be out there soon enough.
I bet that scam is going... You came! I have... Here! Mull said I should thank you properly for the Harpies. So I wrote you a story. It's about you. I hope you like it. You guys find anything good today? No. Everyone's got junk.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Should mind my step.
new pockets to pick.
Blackith's will be done.
Never see us coming.
When do I get to run the ring scan?
Sylvie needs to practice. You'll be out there soon enough. Don't get too attached to that clum, kids. It's for the city.
God, it's boring in here.
Let's get going.
Indolence breeds madness.
Sorry about the nest. You guys No. Everyone's got junk. Worse than junk.
Don't worry, kid. In Baldur's Gate, purses practically grow on trees. Be patient. We'll get there.
I need new pockets to pick.
I've got a long road ahead.
Not long until...
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
It's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make room for it.
I could take one of the gods, maybe two.
What about a bear? I'd like to keep our guns. Keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no war. We're cornered in this place. Even the bloody Druids look like they might turn on us.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
What I do for some salt.
Sound like your father.
Well, it was his caravan.
Something's on my mind.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Assume nothing. waiting. I crave blood.
Die.
The guards, Baldur's Gate. They still burn.
I'm ready.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Don't waste a step.
The goblins are...
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid. They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in. Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here, with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. Yeah, right.
What's up for discussion?
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Danis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
I suppose we'll start in the outer city. Get a little business going.
Your spiced tea is life-changing, and I can bake up almond cakes 20 at a time. Into the city.
Whatever we want.
I think I'd make a fine teacher, or a baker, or a butcher.
A butcher? Really?
Sure, blood excites me.
Right.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Die if I then roll a beastie with this place. Never get the smell. No helping it. We're exposed now.
Damn goblins! Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed. Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged them, the stupid bastard. Bravery? No. When it gets you killed, it's just called stupidity. That was lesson 1. If Liam had only bloody listened. Small mercies.
We're exposed now.
We're packing up, and I'd advise you to do the same. Seems our kind ain't welcome here.
My love, wound looks clean.
Small mercies.
And you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
It was his caravan.
True. Please. I've been through enough.
Here goes nothing.
Have you spoken to Kagha? Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the Druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble. For all of us.
No, sir.
Have you spoken to Kagha? What is it? Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Indolence breeds madness.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
Guard. A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's
Just
Gate.
Zevlor, Tilly.
And any cure
We're
found there.
civilians now, remember?
Gnolls
With respect,
and goblins
sir,
marked on the map.
being a Hellrider is for
Travel
life.
won't be easy.
They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zevlor.
Better not be cursed. Breathe deep and move.
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
Something good here, I hope.
Just another crate.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line? No, it's not. None of this is funny. But at least this way there's something to play for. Come on, what do you say? Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it. So many ways to die.
Always a pleasure.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Well met. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the ice surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
A sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
You watch and listen for signs of deceit, but sense nothing unusual.
My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting. I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. You are a warlock. You know about bound souls and frozen tongues. I can only leave the rest to your imagination. Suffice to say, I hunt monsters, devils included, and I will do what I can to quench the coast of their flames. That's the spirit.
The pride of the gate.
Move ahead.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. We get along quite well, I think.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
These boots have seen everything.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathist purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I expect I am your first. And they didn't cut you from navel to neck. Well, perhaps they were otherwise occupied. I am still getting used to people like you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Something the matter? No, they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself. They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
People up ahead. Something's wrong. Shit! I can't stop the bleeding.
Lae'zel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
So pale.